Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's been a long time, and today we're going to be making this mini Aida bag. I'm working out of my workshop for now, so you're just going to manage the video as it comes. Okay, so the first thing we want to do now is to stitch on our zipper to the main body panel of the bag. Okay, so I'm done with the first side now, and I'm just going to cut it to the length that I need. And then I'm going to open up the zipper and install the second part on the second main body panel. I hope what I'm saying is making sense, you guys. Okay, so once we are done and we have our zipper tape installed, what you want to do is mark out a 1/4 of an inch. That's going to be like the seam allowance. So you're going to mark out a 1/4 of an inch as seam all round. Now I can kind of just measure with my eyes, but if you're not so sure, use your measuring tape. Mark out a 1/4 of an inch allowance all round as seam. Once you are done doing that, you want to mark the centers of both your main body panels. After marking that out, you want to mark the centers of your middle panel as well. You can see how I did it. I marked out the centers on all of them. Now what we want to do at this stage is to start gluing the middle panel onto the main body panel. Okay, there's no possible way I can explain this by mouth. Just watch what I'm doing and follow it exactly as you see it. So I'm done gluing the first part. Now what I want to do is just take a stitch straight down the places I'm indicating. You want to run a stitch straight down, so you take it to your sewing machine and just start your stitch and end it on the other side as same. Now once I'm done with that, I'm going to turn my bag right side out, and I'm going to glue the second panel, the second main body panel, onto the middle panel. Just watch, you understand what I'm doing as soon as you see it. So you want to make sure that you are keeping it nice and smooth. Don't let any bubbles or any angles form. Make sure that it's perfectly and completely smooth. You want to take it slow, just go slow, don't rush. The slower you go, the neater it is. So already our bag is looking cute. Now we want to turn it left side out so you can see the sewn part and the part that isn't sewn yet. What we want to do now, okay, I'm oiling the bag just for ease of sewing once I'm about to stitch it, right? After doing that, I'm going to turn it wrong side out. We're going to be taking our stitch from inside. That is the easiest way if you are using a flatbed machine like I am. So once that is done, I'm going to just start my stitch. Here you want to be slow and steady and as gentle as possible, because your sewing machine is going to fight you, because it's not naturally meant to stitch in places like this. This is why you have to ensure that whatever material you're using is flexible enough to be folded. You can see me manipulating the leather. So you just have to go slow and be careful with it, and eventually it will turn out very, very nicely. So it's getting a bit dark. I'm just going to turn on a little spotlight so you can kind of see what is going on down here at the moment. Guys, I'm really sorry. I'm walking out of my workshop, so everything is kind of off, but I'm just turning on the light so you can basically see what's going on down there. You can see me taking my stitches nice and slowly. Just go little by little, move little by little, and eventually you get to the other side safe and sound, no issues and no wayward stitch. Okay, so once we are done, this is basically the hardest part of the bag. Once you're able to finish up with this, you're good to go. So what we want to do next, trim off all our excess threads, and we want to turn our bag right side out. Right side out, this is what it's going to look like. And see, it's really, really nice already, and it's forming the shape that we want. Just trim off all our excess threads, and want to go in to stitch the strap. So I'm going to double that just to give it a little bit more structure, and we'll run a stitch all round to connect the two parts together. So once we're done with that, we'll trim off our excess threads as usual, and our next step will be to install our zipper pull into the bag. So once we are done with our zipper pull, we want to install the rectangle rings. Those are what will actually hold the short strap of our bag and eventually the longer strap as well. You want to secure it as seen. Now I like to just use a bit of super glue to hold it down before I run a stitch through it, just for it to stay in position and not shift when I'm making my stitch on the sewing machine. So what you want to do next is run a stitch at those parts indicated. I just like to tackle any stubborn loose thread with my lighter. Just burn it up a little and use your hand to tap it down. That's a great way to get rid of excess thread. So I'm going to run a stitch on the second part of that area as well. So once I'm done, I'm just going to repeat the same step with my short strap, just that the positioning are different. I hope you can see that. I'll secure it with my glue and just run a stitch to secure it down. Already the bag looks really nice. We just want to run our final stitch and our cute mini Aida bag is ready. Once you're done with your final stitch and cleaning up all those loose threads, your beautiful and cute bag is finally ready. Now you can opt for a longer strap in form of chain, or you can just choose to make one. I hope you enjoyed the video. The free pattern will be, the link for the free pattern will be down in the description box, and I hope to see you all in the next video. If you are new, please subscribe and just hit the thumbs up and notification button so you can see other videos when I post them. I love you all. Bye.